position and wait for my go.
Alright, hello guys and welcome to another video. This is Jonathan from Technical Ninjas, here to empower your inner creative. Alright, so today I'm going to give you something new, which is how to create a PowerPoint slides, very engaging PowerPoint slides for your business and for your to enhance your presentation. So keep watching. Okay, so now what you need to do is that you will need to install PowerPoint on your computer or on your laptop. After installing your PowerPoint, you will be able to open a PowerPoint, and you'll be able to choose what presentation theme that you would like when you first open PowerPoint. So for example, I want 3D design, I want this, and then I need to create it. And like again, I said this is PowerPoint 365. The version that I use is 365. So they have this template for you. They have the charts and you have the summary, so you can edit any of your edit the items that you want. So they prepared you a table, prepared you a chart and everything. However, if you want to create a presentation which is full of impact and vibrant, with vibrance and with power, and deliver it with power, now what I will usually do, what I will usually suggest is that you would want to customize your PowerPoint slides into something like this. Okay, so something like this. Something like this. So here you go. So when you go into slideshow mode, it is something like this. Okay, so you would like to do something like this, which is a more professional level of doing it. So now what you will need to do in order to get this to deliver this with impact, right? And one of the things that that actually gives impact is the way you create or customize your PowerPoint slides. So in a short while, I'm going to teach you how to do all this. All right, and how do you use the footnotes to the best ability as possible. Okay, so now what you need to do is to head over to once you install, you go to home and you'll be able to see the blank presentation that you can choose. Now click on that, and now you see blank. All right, you can choose to add title and subtitle. Now what you need to do is that on this slide on my left, you have to right click and choose the layout. Go over to the layout and click on blank. Now when you see blank, you'll be able to customize whatever you want, but there you can also add the text text title into your presentation. Now what you need to do is that if you want to create a presentation, if your university or your work asks you to do a sales presentation or do any presentation. So in this case, if let's say you are asked to do a presentation on maybe a presentation on obesity. So what I will need to do is that first thing first, I need to think what's the design that I would like. So for obesity, the first thing that comes to your mind once you click on the word obesity, you'll be able to see the images. You'll be able to see the definition and everything. So what you do, you go to Google and you click on images. So under images, you'll be able to find all kinds of images here. So in this case, that I'm doing the topic called obesity, what I'll do is that I'll pick a photo which depicts obesity. So what I do is that maybe I'll take this, and what I'll do is that I'll take this photo. What I'll do is that I'll copy the image by right clicking on the photo and right click and left click copy image, And what I'll do is on the blank slide here, I will control V. No, sorry. I'll right click and click, right click and click, and the left click I will paste under the picture U. Now what I need to do is that I need to stretch it. Alright, stretch it so that it fits the whole entire box. So, or you can send to back. So you can actually send this to back, send to back, and so that's a shortcut that you can use. Now we use pictures to tell in presentations because it gives you a more solid impact when speaking to people. You can use shapes. You can draw shapes. You can use rectangle. You can use oval. You can also use star. So it depends on what you want. And then you can actually right click. Now to change the color, what I need to do is I drag it in the middle, right click, and click on fill to change my color. Right, so I can change to yellow or blue, or if I want purple, I want red, I want green, so I can change the fill color. In this case, I'm just going to put light orange, and I'm going to put the topic here, obesity. Right, and I'm just going to highlight this, and I'm going to click on the fill. Or you can go to Google once again, and just click the word obesity. So once you've done this, you can actually maybe you want to speak on the topic of obesity example. So in order for you not to use more, you do not want to use more slides, so you can actually paste the slides, paste the picture on the slides itself. But bear in mind, you will need to add the transitions and the animations. To add transitions, head over to the fifth on the top bar. The name called transitions. Hit that. Hit on animations, and then once you hit on transitions, you'll be able to see, and you will need to double click on the slide, and you'll be able to choose any transitions that you want. In this case, if you want shred, then they will preview for you, or if you want switch, or you want flip, you can choose any transitions that you want. And so what about this shape in the box here, rectangle box here, both on the slides? So since I can pick anything that I want, so I'll need to head over to my animations tab and click on whichever animations that I like. Let's say I like glow and turn, so I just use glow and turn. Okay, so I talk about obesity. Now, in order to further explain this, so if I want to click on obesity, so maybe obesity, maybe you ask to talk about obesity if you want to focus on a country called Malaysia. So obesity rate in Malaysia, example. So after finding it from the help, maybe I would say, maybe 50.1% of adult population, this and that and so forth. So I want to maybe say 50%. So 50%, I go to images. And what I do is I can click on any 50% that I like, any color. So this will attract the audience. And so you put 50%. What you do is you click 50%, copy the image, and paste it over the shape. Or I can shrink it down, so see how I want to do it. And then after that, I just drag, paste it on top by right clicking on the picture and click on the paste options. There are 3 paste options. Once you use destination theme, once keep source formatting, and once picture. I would suggest you go for the picture, because using destination keep source formatting and using destination theme will kind of make changes. Keeping destination theme will not change. However, keeping the source formatting will only maintain the source formatting on the picture itself, but it might cause some various unwanted things that may go haywire when you do the animations. So in this case, I'll click picture, and what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to paste it on top over the term called obesity, and I'm going to choose any animations that I want. So I can choose maybe flow in, And do remember to make use of your footnotes. So to make use of footnotes, what I'll do is I'll head over down to my bar here, beside the normal mode, just the left hand side. So I click on notes, and here I'll be able to add the footnote. So I can be able to add footnotes, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back to 50%. So what I'm going to do is that, okay, since Malaysia, they said that Malaysia, according to the International Health Survey, so you just copy this line, and then what you need to do is that you can add however you want for your reference, and just Control V, right? So you just Control V, and the footnote will appear. So you can also say according to the national health, okay, and morbidity. Maybe you can put according to the health survey. So you can put here. Maybe you want to search a picture on health survey. So health survey, maybe you can put. So there you go. You can see national health and morbidity. So you just click there, copy the image, like again I said, and then you'll be able to paste it. So in this case, to paste it, national health and morbidity, or you can go here. So HS and HMS. So copy image, and I'll be able to paste it over here, and then I'll be able to drag the handle to make sure it fits to cover the overlapping the photo, the previous photo. So what you need to do is to click on the handle here, and you'll be able to stretch the picture in and out. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go here, and I'm going to click, as usual, I just double click on the photo itself, and I'll be able to do any animations that I want. Let's see, I want swivel. And so here's an example of how to make use of the footnotes, and you'll be able to go to slideshow, and now you watch what happens. So basically, and so you'll be able to create impact using using this style of slides. So this will actually deliver greater impact, and this will actually allow the audience to get attracted to what you're presenting and not fall asleep. And for your footnotes, like I said again, if you are a more professional slide, so you will have to memorize your notes before you present on the day itself. So if I'm using two screen, what I'll do is that I will show my presenter view. Alright, so to do that, you have to click on the three dot and click show on presenter view. Alright, so in here, if you want to share only the slide itself, and you have connected your external monitor over the external projector, what you need to do is that you will need to swap present. You have to click on display settings and swap presenter view and slideshow. And therefore, the slideshow will be, you can select that the slideshow will be here, and your notes will be on the second screen. So that's how you do it. And of course, you have to go to, if you want to, another way to go to slideshow mode is you click on slideshow and click from beginning. Otherwise, you can click slideshow just beside the zoom bar on your PowerPoint, whichever PowerPoint that you use. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Do remember to give a like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great day.